Cheers. Hi, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to talk about why I am sober. I have been sober since August 8th, 2019, so I'm doing pretty well. A little over a year, and most days it feels great. Some days it's a struggle still, and it feels really hard, and recently it's felt really hard. So I thought, why not make a video on why I'm sober, and maybe that will, yeah, she agrees, it's a great idea. And maybe that will re-inspire me to keep going or something like that. One of the first reasons why I am sober is that ultimately, when I was getting drunk all the time, I wasn't taking responsibility for my actions. I was blaming it on the alcohol. And that's really the truth. I was just saying like, well, I was drunk. Well, I had a few drinks. And that's what I would use to excuse my behavior. I was tired of that. That felt childish, and it felt like I wasn't taking responsibility for my own life. And so I think number one reason why I continue to stay sober is that I now realize I am responsible for my actions. I am responsible for my life. No one can be sober for me, and that is a decision I have to make every single day to make sure that I am being responsible. Well, this is great therapy. I've been running around all morning doing my own thing, and she's been very needy, wanting my attention, so this is what's happening right now. So number two, the second reason why I continue to stay sober, is that my communication, especially at night, is a lot better. Before, when I would get drunk, I would come home, and instead of talking about a feeling I was having or discussing an issue I had, I would shut off and just fall asleep. Now, I do still fall asleep pretty early, but I am at a point where I'm at least able to recognize that I'm having certain feelings, and even if I don't want to talk about it right away, I'm able to say to my partner, hey, let's talk about it later, or I don't want to talk about it now, but this is bothering me. So my communication has definitely gotten stronger in my sober lifestyle. The third reason why I stay sober, and probably the most important on my journey right now, is that being sober allows me to be clear enough to understand my mental health better. Being drunk all the time, I wasn't sure what was me being intoxicated or what me being bipolar was. I wasn't sure. And on top of that, I also deal with thyroid issues. So thyroid issues with being intoxicated a lot of the time, and also struggling with bipolar depression, I didn't really know what was what. And so I wasn't able to take care of myself because I would always write it off as, well, I was drunk, so who knows, it's probably not an issue. And so now I'm able to look at my issues for what they are, sober and clear, and face those head on and get help for what I need to get help for. Number 4, financially, I have, don't I look like a bird? Like a cockatoo or something? Anyway, I have been able to not spend a lot of money on alcohol, hundreds of dollars a week, and that I feel like I don't even need an explanation for. It's just that yeah, financially not spending a ton of money on alcohol weekly. And finally, number 5, how I talk to myself, especially when I wake up. When I used to be drunk all the time, I would wake up and I was really mean to myself. I would degrade myself immediately first thing in the morning, and so that was setting the tone for my day. Now I wake up and I feel like I have things to do. I'm not judging myself automatically right away first thing in the morning. So that has gotten a lot better, and I'm so happy that I don't have that negativity in my life anymore in that way, because it was really setting my day up for negativity and for failure. And it's never cool to talk to yourself in a negative way, but by removing drinking, I now don't need to be upset with myself for doing that toxic thing to myself. I think that's ultimately what those negative thoughts and inner dialogues were telling me, is that you don't need this alcohol. This alcohol is destroying you. So I am proud to say that I no longer wake up and hate my life. And that's a really big step. In conclusion, being sober has brought a lot of good things to my life in this past year. It's not easy, like I said before. I still struggle every day with the decision to stay sober, and but I probably wouldn't have this talk if I was still drinking. So there's a lot of benefits to me staying sober, and here's to another month of sobriety. If you are struggling, you are not alone. I hope that you get the help that you need, or that sobriety is going as best as it can for you. Take it day by day, hour by hour, minute by minute. And I'm here for you. Absolutely. If you liked this video, don't forget to hit that big thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button, and the bell button next to the subscribe button so that you get notified every single time I upload a video. Also, don't forget to comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. All right. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.